So, here's my new graphics card. I already cut the tape. Gave away my main graphics card because in an earlier video I made that power cable for it in a Mac Pro. So I had to get something else that would work, and here's what I decided to go with. Interesting option here. This is a Quadro 5000. This isn't a new one. The new Quadro Cape series is an older one, so it's based off of the 400 and 500 series stuff. Luckily, you can get them pretty cheap used. Luckily, it comes with these DisplayPort to DVI adapters because I don't have any DisplayPort monitors. And here's the card. So here's the card in all of its bubbly goodness. Lots and lots of bubble wrap. It's fun to pop. And here's the actual card itself. More tape. There's one of these bubbly bags, and here it is. Woohoo! You can see metal backplate. We have on the top it says Quadro. Has a little fan to keep it cool. It's a blower style cooler, so all the air gets exhausted out this part here. Yeah, and ports wise, we have DVI, 2 DisplayPort, and a digital sync, so if you're running 3D. We have a SLI connector. You can SLI it with another one of these guys if you have compatibility. And we have an SDI thing, so you can run an external SDI card. It takes this DVI input and this connector and makes it so you can run SDI stuff for broadcast. Single 6-pin power input. And that's it ports wise. So let's throw it into my computer and see what she can do. So I've been using this 5450 for the last little bit, and it's going to be a huge improvement over that. Here it is ready to go in, and this is going to be a pretty barely fit if it does. So I'm going to hope it's going to fit. So it fits, but barely. I got that power connector in there, another big barely, but that thing was so tight and close. Looks pretty nice too. So I'm going to power it on and see if it turns on the monitors. Oop, monitor's on. That guy is. Let's wait. Wait for it. Yep, and it's giving me a signal, and it's starting Windows. So I'm going to get the drivers installed and show a little bit on there. It's not currently powering on my second one, but that's just going to be a little bit of driver stuff to configure. So I'm going to install drivers, and then I'll be back. And you can see there's no drivers because that's way too big. And there it goes installing its graphics drivers. So that might take a few minutes, and then let's see how it does. There you go, it's fully working with the GPU. Now I can actually do ray tracing in After Effects. Sorry about that. And actually real-time ray tracing. Not real-time, but you can see how fast that goes. This thing can now render in like 10 minutes on a CPU. It would take like 10 hours or something, so that's awesome. Also, now I can actually use Avid. So if you look through here in Avid Media Composer, it will say certified GPU, so I can actually use GPU acceleration in here. There you go, certified GPU detected. So I can actually use GPU acceleration with an Avid, which is really nice because that'll speed up that program quite a bit. Yeah, and I mean if I throw like a game or something at it, it will play it just fine, but I don't really care about gaming performance that much on this system. Mainly use it for editing these days. But yeah, I'll just show you Borderlands once I get in. I will, settings wise, what do I feel like playing it at? I will do full screen, 1080p, unlimited frame rate, V-Sync's off. Yes, that's high. FXAA is on. I'm going to turn on PhysX to high. That's basically max 1080p. Yeah, and then I will show you once I get into the game, so it'll be a sec. There you go, we're sitting at about 40 FPS max. Temperature, okay, if we look at Afterburner, we can see it's maxing our usages on here. PCB temperature sits around 80, it idles at around 70 degrees Celsius, max load's almost 100, and it shows us all the different usages and stuff. And also, if I go now into this window here, I can tell it to rev up its fan, because the fan's just barely spinning. Here's 100% fan speed. Yeah, that thing gets loud. And we can see the temperatures really quickly drop down if I rev that guy up. And here, you can't feel it, but there's a lot of air coming out of this thing. I mean, it makes some heat, but not that much heat. The Quadros make a lot less heat than the standard cards do. Okay, so thanks for watching this little video on the graphics card, and there might be a video about me putting my system in here now, because it barely fits in this case. It's going to be really tight. So thanks for watching, and like if you liked it, and please subscribe if you want to see more videos, and that, me putting it back into that case. Thanks, bye.